Shuen Kuti has been trending for days now, and you guys still don't understand that this is basically what he's looking for. People like Shuen Kuti thrives on controversies, and this is exactly what he wants. That's why he jumps on all kinds of controversies. You see that main character syndrome you guys called VDM some time ago. Now Shuen Kuti now be the real main character syndrome when it comes to controversies. You see Shuen Kuti, no one listens to his music if not for controversy. So he needs people to keep talking about him so that sometimes they can just attach some of his music or his father's music on the controversies. So you guys should understand all this, and that's why he keeps coming online and talking and talking. VDM have not really said anything since this controversy started, but Shuen Kuti has made more than 10 videos, gone on all kinds of live videos, both TikTok or Instagram, everywhere.
All of you have problem now. When I go open GoFundMe.
Once upon a friendship built on shared reverence for Fela Kuti's legacy, VeryDarkMan and Shuen Kuti stood side by side. VeryDarkMan, the fiery online activist born Martins Vincenot's, had thrown his weight behind Shuen during the singer's public clash with Wizkid over remarks touching Fela's memory, and the two had even journeyed together to Fela's gravesite, where they honored him with a ritual involving rams and libations. It was, by every visible measure, a bond forged in loyalty. Shuen later described how the relationship began years earlier, recalling that he first crossed paths with VeryDarkMan during a period when an entertainment executive allegedly used police pressure against the activist, and that he and fellow activist Soar had stood by him through it. That closeness, Shuen said, was what led him to introduce VeryDarkMan to his movement of the people back in 2023, an invitation VeryDarkMan reportedly accepted at first before quietly backing out. The unraveling began in April 2026, tangled up in VeryDarkMan's separate legal battle with a businessman. When Soar inserted himself into the conversation, arguing publicly that the real issue was police misconduct and favoritism toward influential figures rather than any single individual, VeryDarkMan's devoted fanbase, nicknamed the Ratels, accused Shuen of quietly taking Soar's side. Shuen didn't let the accusation slide, mocking the fanbase directly in a pointed social media post. Within days, the two men had unfollowed each other online, and what had been private tension became public spectacle, dissected by fans and gossip blogs alike. May brought no reconciliation, only more theater. VeryDarkMan released a video insisting he could never bring himself to badmouth his former friend, framing his restraint as loyalty even amid the growing rift. Shuen's reply cut differently, suggesting he needed no one's respect, since he already received it at home from his daughter. VeryDarkMan's brother stepped into the fray as well, publicly accusing the singer of failing to remain neutral and instead choosing a side, calling the fallout a betrayal among people who had once considered each other genuine friends. Then came late June, when the dispute sharpened into something more serious than wounded pride. In a widely circulated interview, Shuen made a striking allegation that VeryDarkMan had once confided in him about organizing and financially bankrolling coordinated online harassment campaigns, funneling money to recruit people willing to attack targets for pay. Shuen framed the accusation as a matter of principle, insisting that true activism should never curdle into bullying for personal gain. In the most recent weeks, the war of words has only intensified, with new clashes surfacing involving name-calling and fresh disagreements over unrelated incidents layering on top of the original wound. Neither man has offered a formal reconciliation, and their once unified fanbases remain split, still arguing daily over who betrayed whom first. Once upon a friendship built on shared reverence for Fela Kuti's legacy, VeryDarkMan and Shuen Kuti stood side by side. VeryDarkMan,